What's up? What's going on with y'all? How y'all been? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? It's your boy Decopbo, CEO of Youthnormality. Today, we will be discussing hard conversations. Hard conversations. And the reason that I'm talking about this is because now that we are living in, it's 2021, and now that we are living in 2021, it's a new era, it's a new age, it's a new start to stuff, it's a new beginning. And sometimes y'all young people, the youth, who I am trying to help, are going to have to understand that when you are dealing with older people, they're stuck in their ways, miseducated. Half of the information that we have nowadays, half of the technology that we have nowadays, half of the stuff that we have nowadays, that was not available to them at their age as far as like what our age is. So they're slow. They're slow in that category. They're slow in that category, right? So you have to understand that sometimes when you're engaging with an older person who is stuck in their ways, or if you're engaging in a conversation with a person who's just been raised and this is what they've been doing, they've been brainwashed by the Western civilization, they've been brainwashed by all the stuff they learned growing up, they've been brainwashed by all these things, you must understand that sometimes you are going to have the hard conversation. Now, during that conversation, you're going to experience some stuff that you might deem or you might see as frustrating. Sometimes in that conversation, you might have a conversation you might deem or you might have times or periods in that conversation where they're going to be frustrated because you're going to be talking to someone who has no idea what they're talking about, but because of their age, they're going to think they know more than you. Now, this is a special time, right? Because even me, at my age now, I talk to people who don't have the technology that I have. I talk to people that don't have the wisdom and the knowledge that I have. I talk to people that don't have the experiences that I might have. And sometimes I find it very, very frustrating and very useless to try to get this information to them. But you have to understand that, say, for instance, in China, where they restricted people from having children. So they had people having children, you can only have one child. And a lot of times they wanted that child to be a man, and they frowned upon having female children. So now in China, you have a population that's elderly, a large elderly population, and then you have a population that is like younger. And that in-between population is missing. So now you have a whole bunch of old people that need to be taken care of, and you have a whole bunch of young people who are interacting with these older people, but you don't have the middle-aged people for death, disease, life, the plague of humanity. Because of these things, that gap in the age of those things are missing. So now what you have to understand is that you have to be patient. Like, you have to be patient on top of patience. You have to be patient with a person that's asking you to be patient, but they refuse to be patient. You get it? It's very difficult to understand, and I know sometimes you might have to watch my videos over and over and over and over and over again so you understand. But I guarantee you, I encourage you, listen to them more than once and go back on them and listen to them, because sometimes you might have a situation where you say, okay, I got it that time. But the next time that I got it, I didn't get it. And then you might have a situation in your life right now that was later than that. And you say, okay, cool. And you watch it and you say, damn, I missed that part. Or I missed this part. Or I missed that part. So don't be afraid. Repetition is the first ingredient to intelligence. I'll say that again. Repetition is the first ingredient to intelligence. And a lot of times people don't understand that repeating the repeating things over and over and over and over and over again will get you to a point where you start to memorize those things to a point where you excel way beyond people that might not have that type of interpretation or that type of learning. So, repetition is not something that's useless, it's not boring. All geniuses, all successful people understand that sometimes I might have to say, sometimes I might have to do, sometimes I might have to quote, sometimes I might have to do something over and 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 over again for a person to get it. But if you love that person enough, you will realize that it's worth you going over and over and over and over and over and over about the same thing. Now, like I said, you have to get to the point where you say to yourself, okay, I am going to do this. I am going to repeat it. I am going to do all of the things that I need to do so that can be understood and it can be understood. So the bottom line is, once you get there, you will understand the greatness of hard decisions. Thank you for coming. Thank you for checking. Thank you for experiencing all of these things with me. Thank you for experiencing all these things and understanding all these things. Because once you get to the point where you say to yourself, I have had this hard conversation, and once it breaks through, you're not doing it for that person. You're not doing it for this person. Once you experience the breakthrough of having hard conversations, even with somebody that might be older than you, but less intelligent than you, you will have a breakthrough not only in your life, you will have a breakthrough in that person's life. And then you will get to the point where you start to say to yourself, I am free. You have to free yourself. You have to have these hard conversations. You have to have these hard conversations no matter how many times you repeat it over and over again, because some people are not equipped. Some people are not sent. Some people are not equipped with having the same technology, the same experiences, the same situations as you. And if you get that and you do it, I tell you right now, being the CEO of Youthnormality, you would experience something that I'm experiencing even at my age. And I pray that everyone gets the opportunity to experience those things and to get those things through their mind. Because the bottom line is, sometimes, no matter how hard it is for you to say it, no matter how hard it is for you to do it, you have to have these difficult conversations. Once again, just like always, I pray that you have a blessed day. Not only that, you have to understand, I love you. If no one told you that they love you today, I want you to understand that I love you. Not because I get anything from it, not because I benefit from it, just because I love, because I'm a person of love, and that's what we do. Sometimes you get used, sometimes you get fucked over, sometimes things happen, but that's it. Because if you are that type of person, you will realize that you will get blessed beyond your comprehension. And you will get blessed far beyond your comprehension. And people around you be trying to figure out why you get so blessed, because you are that person. Secondly, understand that you have an opportunity to have a great day on purpose. Not because something happened, not because you got that job, not because you got that dude or you got that girl or you got paid or anything. You have a great opportunity to have a great day on purpose because you woke up. Because if you do not wake up, you cannot experience anything after that. Last but not least, understand that if misery is something that you are experiencing, and you are aware of your experience, and you are aware of your misery, you have to understand that if you do not remove that thing in which makes you miserable, you are not a victim, you are a participant, because you are choosing. You are choosing that misery, you are choosing that person, you are choosing that thing. Therefore, you cannot blame anybody for your misery. Because you have the opportunity, God willing, as time proceeds, to find your exit and remove yourself from that situation. Once again, as the CEO of Youthnormality, my name is Wilson Decopbo, Washington. I bid you farewell. Thank you for coming. To God be the glory. Without him, I am nothing.